guys, I'm here to do a review of Overlord episode 5, and I'm excited, but I'm excited due to watching the end of that episode. I'm just like, snaps, what's gonna happen next? Because it's beast, honestly, with what's happening right now. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit confused. I was like, hang on, wait, did I skip an episode? Am I a week late or something like this? And I was like, wait, so I had to check back, and I'm like, no, I'm all cool. So pretty much this episode, there's a lot of things which got covered. A lot of things, actually, to be fair, and there's a lot of things to talk about, and I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next, because you could say this is like a new arc. This is like the arc which is going to be happening next, and it's going to be like invasions. It's going to be like freaking fights. We're going to see, we're going to be seeing all sorts of stuff. We're going to be seeing fights. We're going to be seeing new spells. We're going to be finding more. We're going to be finding out more about just the whole land and how everything, all of everything there. So I'm really excited, because Overlord, it really does interest me, and I'm just hyped to see what's going to happen next. And I say this freaking every review. I'm always hyping about on the opening and ending, but it is sick. I'm not gonna lie, the opening just gets me pumped. But anyway, let's actually dive into this episode. So this episode, right off the bat, when the episode first started, Albedo said something, and I didn't realize that. I was just like, wait, hang on, what? So we find out that either it's Albedo, I don't know if it's everyone, or I don't know if it's all the Guardians or all like everyone in Yggdrasil. All we know is that Albedo knows that about all the players. So she basically knows that Yggdrasil used to be a game. So I'm guessing she also used to know about how Ainz or Lord Momonga or Lord Memon, Mr. Memon, how he's called in this episode. I'm just wondering, every time he's going to like a different village or whatever, every time he's doing something different, are we gonna have a different name, or like is it just different variations of the name? So we've had Ainz Gun, we've had Momonga, and now we've got Mr. Memon. So I'm not gonna lie, I won't be surprised if we see like Mr. Ainz, or we'll see soon Mr. Goon or something like that. It's like I don't know, it's quite funny, to be fair. And so as I was saying, yes, so I'm guessing Albedo does know that Ainz Gun, the real person, that it did come from a game, and it used to be. I don't know if they know it's human, because they talk with such a disgusting tone towards humans. So I don't believe that they are aware of Ainz Gun being actually a human, or used to be a human. So, but I'm guessing that they obviously know about the game, because that's what Albedo says. So she knows that it used to be a game, but we don't know. She doesn't really say anything towards that. All she says is how, like, she doesn't care that he tampered with her guild members, I believe, or like the person that controlled her. She doesn't care that Ainz Gun tampered with her settings, and she's just like, if you're not bothered about it, if you're not like in discomfort, then I don't care. And I was just like, yo, we see Shalatir comes fully in, and then it's just like freaking up at they're like just at each other's arms, at each other's faces. It's just mad. And even from the opening, I saw Shalatir. She changes into like a demon or like a vampire or something. I'm just like, snap, because we see her fighting Ainz Gun or Lord Momonga, Mr. Memon. We see them fighting in the opening for a couple of seconds. I'm just like, man, that looks freaking sick, because it just looks beast. But I don't think she was in her transformed. I don't think she's in her true form yet. But it looks crazy, because you see like her neck and her face coming all up with like her tongue dripping out and stuff. It looks mad. It looks mad scary as well, man. But still, I'm extremely hyped, because we know she's going off on a trip. So I'm guessing with all these things happening in this episode, are we going to be seeing? I'd like to see what they're all doing, because it'd be quite fun. I'm really interested in it, because I want to see more of Shalatir's abilities. I'm really interested by Seabass, I believe that's his name, like the butler guy. I'm interested in what abilities does he have, because he looks very humanoid, and I'm wondering what powers and what stuff he does, because we know a bit of Albedo. We don't see it, but I'm surprised that we didn't see Albedo go with Ainz Gun. So I'm wondering if every time Ainz Gun goes somewhere, is he going to choose different guardians depending on their ability? Because to be fair, we found out a new guardian, and her name's Nabal or Nabare or something like that. I can't remember. Apologies for that. But we find out we see. I'm guessing she's a guardian, because we did. But the thing is, we didn't see any other episodes. I don't believe we did, because when I think it was in episode 1 or episode 2, when Ainz Gun, he was just like, oh, bring all the guardians to me, and they were all like bowing down to him. Like, I think it was 6 of them, I'm not sure. She wasn't there. So I honestly do not know, but she looks pretty cool, and she's just like, she seems funny because she's just like, that guy just comes up and then he's just like, oh, I'm in love with you, and then she's just like, I'll spewing out your eyes, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, fine, sure. So that was pretty fun to see, and I'm extremely excited for the next episode of Overlord because we're seeing these people come in from the end of the episode. I think they're cool. I think it's a society because they said the secret society of Zarinon or Zaron or something like that. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember it starts with a Z. So I'm extremely excited to see what's gonna happen because they're gonna try. They want to take Nifre, and Nifre, I've probably pronounced his name wrong again, but they're trying to take this guy's, basically the pharmacist, the pharmacist's grandson. They're trying to take him, and he's got a talent for magic. Like, he can use any magic spell, any magic potion, anything. He's compatible with all. That's his talent. He was born with that, and obviously that's a very dangerous thing because he could, if he was against Einzelgorn, but yet he hired him. So I'm guessing they're comrades at this point, where you never know. He might betray him. I do not know because I'm still. I can't believe that he just hired Einzelgorn just because he took out those upper magic knights. I do believe there's something else. I honestly do. So I'm pretty excited to see that. And yeah, because if he did take up those upper adventurers kind of people, you would be interested by his power. But I think Nifre or whatever his name is, I think there's something else going. And he's just not telling us everything. I think he's got something up his sleeve, and he's obviously he can use any ability. So if he was like against Einzelgorn, he could easily like counteract him by just using some of the spells that was fired at him. So obviously this guy is very important. That's why these people from the secret society want to take him, and they want him to use the shaman's princess's bracelet. And I'm pretty hyped because I think the bracelet, it uses the humanoid to cast out any spells of any level, I believe. I might be wrong on that, but I need to check back up at that. But it just looks freaking beast, and she's just like mad. You see that guy, though, that guy looks powerful, I can tell. And I wonder where he was from because this, pardon me, this was necklace was stolen from the slain theocracy, I believe. And at first I thought he was going to be like someone which was banished from the same theocracy, but I do not know, so I just have to wait and see, honestly. We just have to wait, and I'm pretty hyped for the next episode of Overlord. It's going to be awesome. What do you think? What do you think about the secret society of that? And what do you think? What do you think like they're gonna do? Do you think we're gonna see that girl or maybe that guy fighting Einzelgorn, or maybe we'll probably see Nabare again? Maybe we'll see her in action next episode because that'd be pretty cool. So tell me your thoughts and comments below. This is Shinigami-san. I'll see you next week for Overlord episode 6. What did you like about this episode and what are you excited about to see? Subscribe for weekly reviews of Overlord. This is Shinigami-san. I'll see you next week.